Right footer! Nathan Cleary, too good. Absolutely too good.
In round one of the NRL this year, we saw Nathan Cleary doing what Nathan Cleary does, kicking goals from the sideline. But what was interesting about this particular kick is that not only did he score, but he had to overcome a member of the crowd trying to distract him. And it occurred to me that we might be able to take some lessons from how Nathan managed that situation and apply them to our own pressure situations, particularly when someone throws a curveball at us. Lesson one, we need a process. Prior to every kick, Nathan engages the same process. What's your process? Do you have one? In my experience, most people don't have a deliberate process before they engage in pressure situations. Lesson 2, visualize success. Prior to taking the kick, Nathan visualizes a successful execution. He sees the ball flight in his mind before he takes the kick. Lesson 3, stay in the moment. If you watch, as Nathan notices the piece of rubbish at his feet, there's no outward display of emotion. He somewhat nonchalantly reaches down and flicks it out of his way. He doesn't turn round and look to see who throw it from the crowd. He's not angry, and he's not wasting any unnecessary attention or energy on something that he can't control. And lesson 4 is that he's trained the process so well that it's become resilient to curveballs. He was able to stay in the moment. He didn't have to completely reset. He didn't have a whole list of excuses ready to go should he miss. He just took a breath, acknowledged the issue, navigated around it, and continued with his process. So questions to ask yourself. 1, do you have a process? 2, does that process include deliberate visualization of you performing well under pressure? Or do you find yourself just worrying mindlessly about not performing well? 3, do you train that process? Do you train it as deliberately as you might do the technical aspects of your work or your performance? And 4, assuming you do all 3 of those, is your process resilient enough to handle the occasional curveball? It's important to understand that answering yes to all those questions doesn't mean you're going to perform perfectly all the time. But if you can answer yes to those 4 questions, then you're well on your way to being able to bring your best in the moments that matter.